you guys are all having a good day. I am having a great day, mostly because I get to share an Easter Mani with you guys. My sister, whose hands you see featured here, and you might see featured more often just because she is my nail guinea pig. She comes over probably about once a week for me to do her nails. She lives on a farm, so she's pretty rough with hers, so typically I do have to do her nails every week. Right now I am prepping her nails, so you guys are going to see my full prep video. I can talk. Right now I'm just going in with that ball tool to go ahead and just get all the dead cuticle out of there and the dead skin on the nail. After that, I'm going to go in with some cuticle remover just to soften that up, and then I will trim those cuticles. So I'll go ahead and let you guys watch me prep her nails, and I will pop back in before we get started with the color. So I know I said I was going to come in when we were working on the color, but just wanted to pop in to talk a little bit about my nail prep here. So like I mentioned, I went ahead and exfoliated that dead skin off of the cuticle and then went in with the cuticle remover. I simply pushed back the cuticles to make it easier for me to trim them here. I'm just going in with some nail clippers and cutting off the cuticle that's not attached to the skin. So being very gentle here. Trust me, she would tell me if I was not. After I get done with her cuticle prep, then we'll move on to the color. So I'll let you guys enjoy the next little bit of this and then come back. Alright, so cuticle prep is done. Next we're moving on to our tips. I am using the VTA tips, but first, before I add them, I'm going to go in with a swab of alcohol just to dehydrate the nail here. She does have oily nail beds and she has really rigid nail beds, so I will be doing a light buffing on her nail just to kind of get down those ridges and make sure the shine's off of the nails. I added that alcohol here to go ahead and dehydrate, as I mentioned. Now I'm going to go in with the Keratin Bond from Triple Vitamin Dip. This is to help the nails stick because I am going to use the base as the glue rather than strict nail glue. I find it's a lot easier to do and it just winds up working very, very well. So I will be going in and adding her nails in just a moment. I am only going to show one nail here, so when we pop back in, you're going to see them both done. I'll go ahead and let you guys watch my process of adding the nail tips to her fingers and the apex, building the apex up with clear dip powder. So we've got all the tips on. I'm going to go in with the first color, which is, y'all, it is a bubblegum pink. This particular pink is by GH. It's very pretty, very vibrant. So if you're looking for that kind of color, I would highly recommend checking them out. My sister's not a pink person, so it was very surprising that she chose this color, but hey, it worked. It's an Easter mani. So this one is going on the middle finger on both fingers. And then we're going to go in with the other colors. So I'm going to do 2 layers of color and 2 layers of clear. She decided that she didn't want pink for the nail bed, so we're just going to go in with clear. So to start off with, I am adding the base coat. And what I'm going to do is hold her finger very steady. So I told her, let me have complete control of it. And I'm just going to guide that dip over her finger. As far as angle, I honestly couldn't tell you the angle I'm at, maybe 45 degrees, I don't know. But I just know I will push the dip tray up to her finger until I have the smile line that I want. Then I'll grab my clear and I will do the pour over method and just go ahead and pour that clear over the rest of her nail. So you want to make sure you're working with a semi non-fast drying base coat, just because if you get a fast drying one and you're working on that smile line or working on that tip, it's gonna take a little bit. So I'm moving on to her next hand. We're doing the middle finger again, and it's the same process. So go in with that base coat, hold her finger at whatever angle I have. I think it's 45. Y'all, I'm an English and writing major. I have 2 bachelors in that, so don't come at me. Then I'm going to scoot that dip tray right up to her nail. Make sure to hold her finger steady until I have that perfect line that I would like. As I mentioned, there are 4 colors, well, technically 5, that we're going in with, so I will go ahead and let you guys watch me do the other 4 nails, and then I will pop back in once we get to the, once all the color is on the nails, I'll pop back in and kind of explain the accent nail that I'm going to do. I will say, unfortunately, that I didn't get the design that I have on the accent nail on camera, so I am going to do the design on a nail swatch. I apologize. For some reason, my phone died and it just wasn't meant to be. So I'm going to go ahead and do the design on a swatch so you guys can kind of see what I was doing to make that design. So I'll be right back. You guys enjoy. Phew, we made it through adding the colored tips. So now I'm moving on to that accent nail. So I did manage to grab the first part of this, which is adding white to the entire nail. So same process, add the base coat, careful of the cuticle line and the free edge sidewalls, all of that, and then dip into the, not clear, we're dipping into the white powder. This is called Fresh Cotton. You can find it at Sally's Beauty Supply if you have one in your town or online. I love their dip powders, so highly recommend them. I'm going to go in with 2 coats of the color, and then I am going to clear cap everything. And unfortunately, that's all my phone let me record before it died. So I will put in a clip of me doing the accent nail on a nail swatch so you can see what I did and how I did it. And then I will come back for the final results. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you think you would wear it? I know, I think it's adorable. My sister loves it. Her son loves it. He's going to be 5 in April, so I love the heck out of it. I'm so proud of it, and yeah, I would love to know what you guys think. So go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Hit that like button, subscribe if you feel like it. It really helps me out if you do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.